Hello, Facebook friends and church family. Welcome to day 69 of West Metro's Book Club. My name is Peggy Cowan, and today we are talking about John chapter 1. In these verses, we find the story of when Jesus calls Philip and Nathanael to the ministry. Philip instantly believes that Jesus is the Messiah. Nathanael isn't as easily convinced. Philip convinces Nathanael to come with him to meet Jesus. As Nathanael is walking towards Jesus, Jesus says something to him that completely changes the course of his life. Here's what Jesus said in verse 48. Nathanael, right before Philip came to you, I saw you sitting under the shade of the fig tree. Instantly, Nathanael cries out, truly, you are the Messiah. I wonder what it was about that particular phrase, I saw you under the fig tree, that caused Nathanael to remove all doubt from his life that Jesus was in fact the Messiah. The Bible doesn't say what Nathanael was doing under that fig tree, why he was there. He could have been resting. He could have been crying out to God. He could have been worried or even doubting that God could hear him. I believe whatever those circumstances were that brought Nathanael to sit under that fig tree that day had to have been very personal, because when Jesus said, I saw you under the fig tree, it was so meaningful and impactful that it broke through all of Nathanael's doubts. Jesus couldn't have physically seen Nathanael sitting under that fig tree because he was elsewhere, which leads us to believe that Jesus had to have seen Nathanael in the spirit. Today, you might be sitting under your own personal fig tree. You might feel like you're in a dire or hopeless situation. You might feel like God has forgotten you, or maybe you've been praying for answers and direction. Whatever your personal reasons for sitting under your fig tree, let me encourage you by saying the Father sees you. And if you are seen by the Father, that He knows exactly where you are. And if God knows where you are, then He hasn't forgotten you. Often when we ask God to change our circumstances, He begins by changing us. This can be a difficult and confusing process. But know this, no matter what you are going through, you are seen by God. What a powerful and comforting thought that is, that the God of all creation, the God that can look anywhere at any time, chooses to look at you. Be blessed today, and remember to tell someone about Jesus.